my fitness journey. Hi everyone. I was not going to do a video until weigh-in, which is going to be June 11th-ish. You guys know I'm never on time. But I wanted to do somewhat of a confession video. My name is Jenny and I overeat. I started off this month strong, and then I noticed something about myself that I just really want to put on camera, more for me than for you, is that I'm a big time overeater. I mentioned before in a couple of videos ago when I was tracking macros, when I was using an app basically to track everything that I ate, that I had a hard time eating the amount of food that they wanted me to eat. I'm very tall, I'm very active, so I get to have more calories, almost 2,000 calories a day. I think that's the average that I'm allowed according to the apps. And I was having a hard time eating that much food. But the truth be told, I was having a hard time eating enough healthy food to balance that out. My issue is junk. Let's see, I love sweets. That's number one for me. I'm a sweet person. Brownies, ice cream, chocolate, and chocolate. I've really been trying to figure out why I keep doing what I'm doing, eating wise. Working out is never an issue for me. I get up, I've said this many a times, but it's my routine. I get up, I get my kids to daycare by a little before 7. I get to the gym by 7. I put in a good hour or more every day, 5 days a week. Then I come home, and on my lunch break from work, I work from home if you're watching me for the first time. On my lunch break, I either go run 3 miles, jog 3 miles, or I hop on my treadmill and I do HIIT cardio. And doing those things is no problem, but it's not gonna do me any good if I just eat it all back. Let me give you an example of what I mean by overeating. I heard about these protein bars, guys. They were all the rage on Instagram. And I was looking for a protein bar because a lot of times on the weekends, my weekdays are very structured. You know, I know what time I'm gonna do everything. But the weekends are harder because I have my 2 little ones. They are 3 and 1. And the days just go, you know, they're not very structured. I'm taking care of them. My husband works a lot of overtime. Sometimes he's home on Saturday, sometimes he's not. And so a lot of the times I like to just get them out of the house. So I was looking for a decent protein bar I could throw in my bag. That way if we're out and about, I'm not tempted to have crap food. So I started Googling and started looking on Instagram, and these ones called Grenade were number 1 from what I could tell. So let me read you what's in them. They have 21 carbs, 2 grams of sugar, 22 grams of protein, which is why I like it. Now, as far as the carbs, and 220 calories. As far as the macros go, as far as all that goes, it's not bad for me because I'm allowed a lot of carbs and not a lot, but a decent amount of carbs and a decent amount of calories. Now, I don't track what I eat anymore on an app. I just kind of I basically know what I can do, and I just try to stay within that. So some of you who have like a significant amount of weight to lose, you may not want to try these. This might be more like of a meal replacement for you, but it's okay for me as a snack. I said all that to say, so I go to GNC and I grab about 5 of them. Now, mind you, these things are $2.49 to $2.99 each. Eating healthy is so expensive. I grab a handful. I grab about 5. I get them home. This was on a weekday. It was on a weekday. And I try one. I haven't tried this one yet. This is white chocolate cookie, but I tried one. I tried their peanut butter chocolate one. And I ate it. First bite, fell in love. It doesn't taste like a Reese's peanut butter cup, don't get me wrong, but it was good for a high protein bar. A lot of those things taste like straight protein, disgusting. That's why I typically try to stay away from them, because if it doesn't taste good, I don't want it. I don't give a damn how healthy it is. but this one was really good to me. It was really good to me. So you heard what I just read you. So 22 grams of protein, 2 grams of sugar, 220 calories, 21 carbs. I sat there and ate 3 of them. Okay, yeah, you have an issue because that doesn't make any sense. I took something that should have been healthy and good and turned it into freaking ice cream. You know, I ate 3 of them. It was just fat after that. And that's the same thing I do. I'm using that as an example, but I do that typically with anything that's bad for me. Like I tried to have a cheat meal. There's a Papa John's right down the street. Papa John's has the best freaking coupons. Maybe not the best pizza, but all pizza is good pizza to me. But they have really good coupons. If an LA sports team wins, then we get 50% off of the pizza. So I tried to go get a pizza and just eat just a little bit. No, I ended up like eating half the pizza. I got the brownie too. I ate some of the brownie. And then that turned into trying to have that one cheat meal turned into chips later on that night. I ended up trying to get half of my husband's Kit Kat bar. It kind of snowballs out of control. And I just really knew I needed to get that under control, which I'm trying. So I kind of want to make this video for myself, but for anybody else that overeats or even binges, I mean, maybe what I'm doing is considered a binge. I really don't know. But I've been researching and I've been trying some things that have been helping me. So I just want to share what I've been doing. First of all, I'm really trying to eat enough food when I do eat at my meals, because I do think that I was trying to restrict too much, again, which is like a battle for me as well. But now I'm really trying to eat enough when I eat, which it may be, like for instance, chicken breasts. I love chicken breasts. I eat them any kind of way except for fried, of course. I was measuring it to make sure it was no more than like 4 to 6 ounces. No, I cannot do that. Like I cannot be that precise with my food. I just have to make sure I eat enough to where I feel satisfied. Now I don't need to feel like, stuffed, but I need to make sure when I get up, I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. That's the first thing I'm doing. And my list is down here, so I'm sorry if I'm looking down. The second thing I want to do is, instead of having like a cheat meal, I've been trying to just make the food that I like I've been trying to make a healthy version of pizza, a healthy version of chocolate ice cream, which is Halo Top. I'm trying to do just healthy version of a burger, healthy version of French fries. That works better for me than having a cheat day and going to get In-N-Out, which is right up the street, or Papa John's, which is down the street. I'm trying to just avoid kind of cheat meals for now anyway. I'm not saying I'm never going to have something like that, but I really need to lessen those days because, like I said, they snowball out of control and I keep going. Next thing is water. I've been slacking a lot on my water game, so I'm really stepping that up. And when I, in between like snacks and meals, I'm making sure that I keep up with my water. I notice that does help. Next thing I'm doing is paying attention to when I actually feel hungry versus I just want to eat. I noticed that, for instance, like it's better for me to go to bed at a decent hour, which decent to me is by 9 o'clock, which I usually am anyway. I'm up very early. I have 2 toddlers. They need to get in bed at a decent time. One of them I'm still nursing to sleep at night, so I need to not stay up late, because when I stay up late, then I'm grabbing for something. I'm watching TV, I'm watching my favorite show, and I just want something just to want it. I'm not actually hungry. So I really have to pay attention and catch myself. And I do. Lately I've been catching myself like opening the refrigerator. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? You know, just out of habit. The only TV show that I like to watch without recording, meaning I like to watch it live when it comes on, is The Walking Dead. and This Is Us. So those two TV shows, actually. I like to watch those two shows when they come on, because the next day everybody's on Twitter, on social media, discussing it. So I really like to watch those shows live. But other than that, and they're both on hiatus right now. So other than that, I record everything and I just get my butt in bed. That's the best thing that I can do for me. So I'm working on those things, and I am noticing that I'm feeling better. I mean, honestly, when it's all said and done, I really just have to like be my own coach and just talk to myself and, you know, you're not hungry, you don't need this, it's not necessary. I really have to do that. I mean, people say it's not about willpower, but I believe it is. I believe a lot of it is willpower. It's about wanting it. It's about going to the gym for an hour every day, then doing a ton of cardio and not screwing it up by overeating. So I just wanted to check in and kind of confess that, yeah, I have been overeating. I'm 15 pounds down. I could be 20 or 25 pounds down if it wasn't for, you know, me sabotaging myself. So I am gonna keep going, keep trying, and hopefully I can do better. I've just started working on this past week and a half. And so the real test is going to be over the weekend, because it is a holiday. And my husband's working on Saturday. So I'll have the girls on Saturday, and then Sunday, and of course Monday. So this is going to be a real test for me to see if I can do this. My goal is to get through these 3 days without having any crap food. Like not one M&M, not one drink of Pepsi, not nothing. I am going to try to, like I said, make healthy versions of bad stuff. But I really, really, really want to do this. So that's all for now, guys. If you have any stories about overeating or any advice or what you do, please let me know down in the comment section. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.